can the EU afford to bring in all these nations and give them the same subsidies and benefits as everybody else? I mean, the short answer to that is no. And the challenge with Ukraine is that will be by far the costliest project they want to accelerate first, because of the size of Ukraine's agricultural land, which would take up, if it joined the EU, 25% of all agricultural land, in the European Union, because of the massive size of its kind of infrastructure challenge, which has been destroyed and devastated by 4 years of war that the Europeans, have provoked and wanted to continue, which would take up a lot of the cohesion funding, infrastructure kind of funding from the EU subsidies, because of the massive levels of poverty in Ukraine, again, caused by the bankruptcy, which has been aided and abetted by the European, elites, which means that they'll get higher subsidies in any way per capita than others because of the income level per capita of their population. Europe just can't afford to do this. I mean, it cannot afford, to do this. It doesn't have the budget. In any case, its budget is tied up until 2034. And so what is going to be offered to Ukraine is going to be some sort of, well, you can have our flag and you can come to our meetings. I mean, Zelensky seems to go to all the meetings anyway, so what's going to be different about that? And not much else. And I think ordinary Ukrainians will say, well, is this what we fought for 4 years for? Just to have a EU flag, over our building and not actually have any money to help us rebuild at a time when the Europeans want them to keep an army of 800,000 people, which they also can't afford.